What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're out here at Lake Sonoma today for Roto Empire Bass Club April tournament. It is April 13th. We're down here in the Cherry Creek area. Water temperature is close to 60 degrees. Water temp at the ramp this morning was 55.5. Got a fishing with my buddy Kenny today. He's got a couple little fish sticks that he caught. Nothing for the box, but at least he's getting bit. Had a couple bites myself, one on the Mr. B swim jig and one on a Sanshua, I think, Texas rig. But yeah, we're just working down the creek, fishing the trees. Seem like these fish are out a little deeper with this front that came through. It's been rained all night. Water temperatures probably dropped a little since this last week when it was warm, but fishing down the creek, seeing what we can do, and trying to get some fish in the box. But I think we might have to go 15 to 20 foot deep today instead of up on the bank. So be breaking out the spinner baits, spinner rods pretty quick, and see what happens. Throwing a Mr. B jig right now, and we'll just keep at it and keep you updated. You can't get a fish. Getting these breaks in the rain, which is kind of nice. We'll get up around this corner. There's a little pocket in there. And if we don't get anything back there, we'll come back out. We'll go over to that flat and work into that other creek over that side. Oh, I thought I just got bit right there. Look around that corner, there should be a creek coming in right back there. Uh-oh, up on the branch. It's those little twigs that always get you.
It's always the one you can't see.
Yeah.
This tree is about 16 foot. Big tree.
All right, buddy. Kenny just got a tank.
All right, little Lake Sonoma slab here. Keep going.
Let me hang on. I'm gonna get a picture of it. What's happening, everybody? Time for a midday update. It just started raining again. It's about 1:30. Just filled my limit. Got 5 little ones. A lot of little fish. A lot of 12 inchers today. 12.5 inchers. That last fish I got was on a Yamamoto Mermaid, and just Texas rigging, flipping and pitching around the trees. The fish seem to be tight to the trees, and yeah, just slow. A lot of little fish. Just trying to fill Kenny's limit. He's got the big kicker on it on his end, and we're just getting back to our starting spot and get another. See if I can get some fish over there. The wind's been pretty brutal on the main body here in Cherry Creek, and yeah, it's been tough, slow bite. So we're gonna keep at it. We've got a couple more hours to go, and hopefully get out of this wind a little bit and see what we can do. All right, folks, back home. Didn't get anything on the way in. It was kind of raining when we got back to the way in on the parking lot. So let's go over really quick what we were doing today. Most of the time Kenny and I were just flipping and pitching around the trees. I switched from the Sanshuo to the Yamamoto Mermaid, and this one right here. See, it's kind of a green pumpkin with the red flake, a little chartreuse on the belly, kind of a laminate color. Caught some fish on that. Also, when I got into open water away from the trees, was marking fish on the Livescope, and I switched to the Hazadong shad on this Orichi head. It's got the little blade propeller on it. You can see that there. And I throw this in the open water, open banks, and I basically just seeing fish on the Livescope, and if I saw a school of fish on the Livescope, I throw this out there, let it sink to the bottom, and slow roll this across where those fish were, where I was seeing them, and they would just eat it up. A lot of fish we caught today were 12 and a half inches. Same report from a lot of other people. They're catching a lot of small fish. I got a limit. I called once, but my 5 fish only weighed like 8 pounds and something. Kenny was fishing something I had never seen before. It's called a zipper monkey bug. See that right there? And I think he said he got these in like one of those mystery tackle boxes or something. It looks kind of like a brush hog, or the man bear pigs, kind of along that line. It's kind of a long slender bait, and the watermelon candy color. And he was just Texas rigging that and flipping it up around the trees like I was with the mermaid. And he caught that big fish in probably like 3 foot of water, so it was pretty shallow. A lot of the fish were up shallow around the trees, but you had to be flipping and pitching really close to the brush. And I think I caught one small fish on a drop shot. Drop shot just wasn't working for us today. I heard someone catching fish on a spinner bait, and we spent the entire day up in Cherry Creek area fishing around. Kenny ended up with 4 fish. He had a big fish of the tournament. It was that big fish I showed earlier on the video was just over 5 pounds, like 505 or something like that. First place was somewhere around 13 pounds, I think, maybe. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll have to look at the results later. But tough day of fishing. Just a lot of small fish, and the weather was just a big factor. As far as water temperature goes, we saw water temperature in the main body of Cherry Creek around 58 degrees. We did go up in one of the creek arms off of Cherry, and the farther back we went in that creek, we saw some 60-degree water. It's just like 60 and a half maybe. And then as we came back out, it kind of cooled back down to 58. So that's water temp. Clarity range from, I don't know, probably 3 to 4 foot range mostly. You can probably find something a little bit better, maybe 5, 6. But where we were fishing, kind of the lower part of Cherry Creek, was probably around 4 feet, maybe 5 feet at best. So lake conditions were pretty good. Water is still high, as probably you know. But yeah, just a tough day of fishing. The weather was tough. It rained off and on, and then the wind picked up in the afternoon and was blowing pretty good, so that made controlling the boat a little difficult. But that's fishing. That's how it goes. Congratulations to Kenny on the big fish, and then I'm not sure who won it, so congratulations to whoever that was. And we'll be back out there next week on 4/20, April 20th, for the Redwood Empire Bass Club Open event. So come on out and join the fun. It's open to anybody, 2 people per boat, 120 all in, includes big fish pool. And so we'll see you there, and take care. See you on the water.